Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ultimate Fashion History's 20th Century Style Icon series. In this episode, we're going to pamper life's complexities as we look at this charming man, Morrissey. This is going to be a rather odd 20th Century Style Icon episode to put together for me because thus far Morrissey is the only 20th Century Style Icon featured on the UFH who I knew personally. In the early 1980s, Morrissey and I were terrific friends. We were thick as thieves. In fact, in 1984, I think it was, I made a record with the Smiths. It was terrible, never came out, not through any fault of the Smiths, I might add. But we really got on. We shared a birthday and we had the same silly sense of humor. And then, I don't know what happened. I lost touch with him. I moved to Paris and I haven't spoken to him since. But that doesn't negate the fact that he is a genuine 20th century style icon because he absolutely changed the perception of how a pop star should dress in the 1980s. When he first appeared with his band The Smiths, I think 1983 was the year his first single came out. When he appeared on Top of the Pops, we couldn't believe our eyes. Look at this guy. It was so extraordinary the way that he dressed with these oversized ladies' blouses, a lot of costume jewelry, waving a bunch of gladiola around. It was so bizarre, but so cool. This idea of the huge oversized shirt teamed with the loose baggy jeans really was new. Nobody did this before Morrissey. He also wore a lot of long oversized tweed overcoats, which I think kind of spoke to his inner Oscar Wilde, which he would sometimes parlay into a sort of denim-clad rockabilly vibe with big rolled M's. All of it topped with this absolutely massive pompadour or quiff hairdo, as we call it in England. Sometimes he would even wear his reading glasses. This gave him a sort of James Deanish vibe because, of course, you can see Morrissey was a very handsome guy, but it also gave him a nerdy look. And really, nobody had done nerd in rock and roll since Buddy Holly. Speaking of nerd, he would even wear cardis. So if you take all of this together, I think I can make a strong fashion history argument to the idea that Morrissey in the early 1980s was doing hipster well avant les lettres. But moreover, the way that Morrissey presented himself on stage was in such contrast to the way that his pop star peers of the era presented themselves. Like this. Or like this. In short, Morrissey cut a swathe through the whole Blitzkid, new romantic, theatrical, over-the-top, androgynous look and gave us something far more real, which of course went along with the music of the Smiths. They played real instruments, they were not a synth band, and of course with Morrissey's lyrics, which really spoke to the real emotions and the real experiences that young people living in Bedsits in Thatcher's Britain experienced. I know, because I was one of them. Morrissey continues to enjoy a wonderful solo career, and as all of his legions of fans will attest, he is as stylish as ever. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little trip down memory lane on the Ultimate Fashion History. You can contact me through my website, amandahalley.com. Join our Facebook group. We always have loads to talk about over there. I'm back every week with more episodes, so just click the little circle to subscribe. I've got to go and grade some undergrad papers now. Who knew I'd be doing that when I made a record with the Smiths? Life's strange. That's what keeps it fun. See you next time.